Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K14 Next Gen My Career game with Denny Tice and the T-Wolves. And as you see right away, Denny picking Michael Carter Williams' pocket and getting it to Kevin Williams so he could go to the free throw line. And this is our second game in the starting lineup. Last game was a great game. Went to overtime. Denny had a chance to win at the buzzer, missed a three-pointer, and then coach sat him down for a few minutes in overtime, but we still ended up winning that game. And now the second game is against the Sixers. And if you remember, we were playing the Sixers, I think, in Philadelphia too, when Denny Tice got kicked out of the game and eventually suspended for the next game because of what happened between Kevin Love and I believe it was James Anderson and Royce White. So, you know, there's a little bit of heat. Well, actually, I don't want to say a little bit. There's probably quite a bit of heat between our two teams, and we definitely want to win this game. I want to win this game for, you know, our team, for me, K Love, all of us. After, you know, these Sixers try to, you know, talk trash, try to beat up on K Love, give him a hard foul. So, you know, this is definitely a game that we got marked in our schedule that we want to win. It's not about records or anything. It's just about, you know, pride and showing them, you know, showing them we are the real deal here. You can't mess with us, all right? Or else we're going to strike back. We're going to strike back 2 times harder, if not more. And early on, you know, watching for just pretty much the entire game, it was just a back and forth affair. Both teams trading buckets, trading leads all over the place. Denny Tice putting points up, and I had a little bit of a rough start early on. You know, a little bit of fatigue, playing a lot of minutes in my first game starting, and plus some minutes in overtime. But eventually, I got my shot down, and I started knocking down these kind of shots here. And you see we're going up 5, Denny 6 for 11. Like I said, didn't have a great start, but, you know, eventually got into rhythm. And Jason Richardson, Jay Rich, turned the clock back in this game. Dude has 22 points, and we're not even at halftime yet. Like, are you kidding me, 2K? I hate when 2K does stuff like this. Like, the Jay Riches of the world will just pop 22 on you going into halftime. Like, what? And here Denny just, you know, working that mid-range game. I work on a lot of my mid-range shots, you know. I probably take more mid-range shots than, like, mostly anybody that plays this game, because usually people are either trying to get to 3 or get to the bucket and just, like, do a slam dunk. But you know Denny doesn't dunk, so he can't dunk. So, you know, I work on a 3, and I also work on that mid-range shot, about that 18-foot shot or so, or even that 22 for a 20-foot shot there, like the Garnett range that we got to knock down there. But that one I had to take because shot clock was winding down, but it went down, so it was all good. And, you know, this game, like I said, it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And after that last game we played against OKC, you know, I feel like we're ready for any team right now. We're ready for almost any situation. We're still learning, but we're ready for most of these situations. And look at me taking Royce White off the dribble. I took him in isolation real quick. I'm like, all right, Royce, let me teach you something real quick. And I took it to the rim there and then passed out to Peck, and Peck got the layup to go. And as you see, Denny has some really good numbers heading to the fourth quarter. 30 points and 12 assists. So he's getting himself involved in the game and his teammates. And Denny's taking a lot of high percentage shots in this game. Out to 66% shooting, playing a really good game. And here I'm looking for a teammate. I'm like, hold up, no, they're sagging off of me. I'll take that, and I'll make that. We get that to go, and once again, we just keep on trading leads. There's no telling what's gonna happen next, as Denny gets a goaltending call there from Noel. Didn't even matter because the ball still went in the bucket there, even though it was goaltending. And once again, the mid-range shot is just money tonight. It just keeps on going down, but the Sixers are getting contributions from 2 main people, Jay Rich and Nerlens Noel. Noel has a really surprising, really good offensive game in 2K, where he was scoring over 20 points. And you see freaking Kevin Martin going out of bounds when the dude was wide open for 3. Like, come on, dude. And of course, you know whose turnover that is. It will always be your turnover. And this is always going to be an open shot. And you're going to sag off, go underneath me like that, Michael Carter Williams. I will take that. Carter Williams is a rookie, so he doesn't know much about defense. He doesn't know much about, you know, don't go underneath a sharp shooter like Denny Tice. But Jay Rich, 39 points. Okay, 2K. And that is keeping the Sixers in the game. And I give it out to Corey Brewer there. And this game, me and Corey Brewer developed a nice chemistry on the pick and roll. I didn't run a ton of pick and rolls with Corey Brewer before this game, but in this game we worked on it and we just had a nice connection. A few times he would cut to the basket and get some good shots, and there Noel gets blocked by Denny, and it goes out of bounds off of Noel. So a big time play there with the game tied by Tyson. Here fading away and hitting it is Tice to beat the buzzer there. Just had to throw some mess up and we got it to go. And there Corey Brewer in the corner, and Corey Brewer knocks down the 3 to extend the lead to 7. And this is our biggest lead the whole game. We haven't been able to pull away like this. And look at Corey Brewer again, cutting to the basket and getting it to go. You see, I've held MCW in check for the most part, and K Love there getting that mid-range 2-point shot to go there, spotting up. Denny Tice making moves, and unfortunately Tice can't get this one to go, and that leaves the Sixers a little bit in this game. This is like the OKC game. It looked like we had it wrapped up, but all of a sudden Royce White goes to the bucket and makes it a 3-point game with a minute 15 left. Hopefully we can get a bucket here to execute on the offensive end. Kevin Martin stays in bounds this time, and he knocks down a 3. You see what happens when you stay in bounds? Don't be a clown. Don't let our little animosity get in the way of winning a game. As Denny takes us to the bucket there easily. Get a nice pick there by Willie Peck and just uncontested. And that helps us come out to win in this game. So we do win this game. Hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Close game there. Subscribe for more 2K14 with Denny. And I will catch you guys next time. And I'm leaving you guys with a cutscene. Players Lounge the next day. Hey, what's up? Got a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
You've been playing really well lately. I think Coach made the right move letting you start. It gives us the best chance to win moving forward.
Thanks. I'm just trying to do everything I can to show Coach and you guys that I deserve the spot.
No doubt. I think me and you have a chance to take things to the next level, though. Malone had Stockton, Bird had McHale. If we do this thing right, I think we could have that same kind of vibe.
Yo, I cannot argue with that. If we can get anywhere close to the level of success those guys had, woo, that'd be amazing.
Right, but in order for that to happen, it means you really gotta embrace the sidekick role. And if you can't do that right, then things ain't gonna be easy.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I'm down to do whatever it takes.
Great, so here's what I'm thinking. Next game, keep feeding me the ball as much as you can. You'll get yours too, of course, when it makes sense. But let's see how much mileage we can get out of this. And make sure your first priority is defense. I can handle the offensive load.
Right. Hey, I'll do my best. Like I said, I'm just trying to win some games.
Great, good. So this gives us the best chance to do that, while at the same time give you the opportunity to elevate your game and your profile to a whole new level.
Yo, you know I'm down with that.
Alright, dog. See you at practice.
All right, man. Later.